Half the reason all you Republicans in here are so goddamn wrong about everything is because Russia feeds you full of lies every fucking day, and you don't know the difference between a Russian lie and an American lie, and you don't see through like this constant attempt to divide. Why do you think it is that you spend 90% of your time talking about trans people? How do you think that happened? How do you think that you went from never talking about trans people to spending 90% of your time? Well, what they tell you and what your response is right now privately is that it's because we started forcing it on you. But then if I ask you, and you should look this up, if you don't want to come up here, we'll have the conversation. Look it up. Go find the examples of the Democratic Party forcing trans ideology or transgenderism on anybody. The closest thing that you will find is equal protection. That's the closest. But they can't tell you to be upset about this just to be upset about it, because you wouldn't be. If they were like, hey, trans people want to use their own pronouns, you wouldn't really care. Hey, trans people want rights, you wouldn't care. But if they tell you that this is all just like a wild movement made to like convince your kids, then you buy into it. And it's no different than like the early 2000s when there was panic, widespread panic all over this country of if you allow gay people to get married, then that's the end of marriage, and that people will start marrying animals and people will start marrying trees and people will just like it was the same argument. Fall for it every time. But this is Russia. This has been Russia's stated goal for 30 years. Divide us on a bunch of shit that isn't happening and frankly like doesn't affect our lives. And what do you overlook?